calling strategies. So this relates more to how you're setting the appointments more than anything. So for example, if you're not using a cell phone or a landline, make sure that you're using a high quality voice over internet protocol, VoIP type of phone setup. This is very, very, very important. Skype, Google Voice are very low quality. That's why they're basically close to being free. And that stuff messes with our prospects when we're calling them. So be very sensitive to how you sound over the phone. You must be clear, you must be easily understood, because we're dealing with seniors here who all have hearing problems, and you need to make sure that what you're saying is easily understood, because confusion exacerbates frustration, which ends up having more hang-ups and stuff like that than otherwise you do. So what do you do if you're not wanting to use your cell phone or give your personal information out? So there's a company called CallCentric. This is what one of my appointment setters does. He is able to get all the VoIP stuff set up through the phone. Not exactly how it works, for a small fee per month. He actually can go in there and buy zip code, or I should say area code specific phone numbers, and this is extremely important. If you're calling into a different area like I am, my area code's 423 in Tennessee. Across the border in Alabama, it's 256. I need a 256 number to call there because it will lift the pickup rate substantially. So you can go in for a couple of bucks, buy a 256 number, and you're going to have a lot more people picking the phone up. Whereas if you, think about it, if you see some oddball area code, you're probably not going to pick it up, and neither will I prospect. So it's worth a small investment to do that. So if you're calling right now and you got a different area code and you're wondering why aren't these people picking up, big difference if you buy a number and it's just a couple of dollars through one of these providers via the VoIP protocol setup. So do that. It's well worth the investment. Make sure you're using a high quality VoIP server so you can be understood clearly. Cannot stress it enough. If you're going to use a phone, a regular phone, make sure that people can hear you and understand what you're saying. It's much better if you take off the Bluetooth. It's much better if you take off the speakerphone when you're talking. I talk to agents all day, and some will have, you can tell they got the Bluetooth on. It sounds like they're talking in a tunnel, and they wouldn't know it. And so it's important just to make sure the quality is there. Make it as high quality as possible.